Hi there, it's Bridget here from Nurture Earth, teaching you all about how to grow an awesome, amazing, nutrient-dense, organic, fabulous garden without the use of any nasty chemicals and pesticides. And today I want to talk to you about when to harvest your garlic, your amazing garlic that you've been watching for months now. The summer solstice traditionally is the time when you would harvest your garlic, so that's now. Summer solstice is on the 21st of December. Traditionally, garlic was planted on the shortest day and harvested on the longest day. So if you want to be traditional, you can harvest your garlic now. You may have already harvested your garlic because you might have planted it early, or you just might have wanted to get it out of the ground. So there's really no hard and fast rules, but there are a few points that I just want to make about it. So one, if you did plant your garlic early, it's likely it's going to be ready earlier. So you may have planted it in April. Yep, you can plant it in April, and so you might have already harvested it in November. You might have planted your garlic in August. Yep, you can do that too. And so you might not want to harvest it until January, February, late into summer. The other reason you might want to harvest it is, in my situation, I do not have much space in my garden, so the earlier I could get my garlic out, the sooner I could plant some more summer crops. So if space is an issue and your garlic is looking like it's going to be ready to harvest shortly, by all means harvest it. You might notice that the tops of the garlic is starting to die down a little bit, and that's another sign that it is ready to start harvesting it. So like I said, there's no hard and fast rules. You might also choose to harvest it in the right moon cycle. So the waning moon after the full moon is the ideal time to harvest like root crops and things that you want to store for long amounts of time, because all the energy is down. And yeah, my garlic this year, what a flop. There was nothing really that I could do. I mean, my early garlic, I noticed, about a few months ago, I saw some and I thought, oh my, that is so tiny. It just hasn't even grown. And I, started feeding it. I was feeding it the whole time. And yeah, nothing I could do was going to pull it through. And what basically happened was, in the bed next to my garlic, I grew some broad beans, and they were supposed to be dwarf broad beans, but you could never really trust those seed packets, can you? Because these broad beans, honestly, they grew to almost, well, they're about 1.8 meters tall. So they shaded out my garlic, and this is one of the crucial mistakes that people make, is planting things in a place that doesn't get enough sunlight. And plants, no matter how much fertilizer and nutrients you're going to put on them, they need the sun. So yeah, next year I'll definitely make sure that they're going to be getting full sun. And my main crop garlic, I was getting all jazzy, and I thought, oh, I'm going to try this living mulch idea, and I had a whole lot of violas popping up in my garden, so I potted them all up, planted my garlic, planted the violas, and oh, it just looked so amazing. I was just so proud, and every time someone came to my garden, I'd just take them straight to the garlic patch and go, look at my living mulch, isn't it amazing, isn't it so pretty? And they were like, oh yeah, wow, and then my sister Laura said to me one day when she was here, oh wow, it's quite tall, isn't it, the violas? And I looked at it and I thought, oh yeah, it is. And there was about this much the garlic shoots coming out the top, and that's when it dawned on me that I was actually growing a viola crop and not a garlic crop. So I hastily started cutting the violas back, but it was too little, too late. My garlic was miserable. It was so tiny, and I was so just really disappointed, as you would be, wouldn't you? So I mean, I did get a few. I got 4 really nice, decent bulbs, right? But otherwise, yeah, it wasn't very good garlic harvest for me this year. However, there is a saying, there's always something good that comes out of every bad situation, and for me it was that my garlic didn't get any rust. may not have been the biggest garlic, but it didn't get any rust, and I wonder if the violas were kind of protecting it a little bit. So yeah, and on that note about the rust, a lot of people have had rust this year, and it is an environmental condition with the wet weather and the cooler temperatures, or I think the fluctuating temperatures as well that we've had this year that have been really difficult for humans and plants. So a lot of people have ended up with small garlic. And I think it might be a combination of the rust and these just massively fluctuating temperatures. So yeah, I'm really hopeful that people did get good garlic harvest this year though, because you know the things that happened to me were they weren't exactly out of my control. Like, it was kind of my own self-undoing really, wasn't it? But it's okay. I got a good shallot harvest, so you know that's all good. So anyway, that's it. Hope now you know when to harvest your garlic and what not to do when it comes to growing your garlic. And if you're not already, then do come over to Facebook and join my Nurture Earth page group. It's really awesome. I just want to say thank you to every single one of you who are there contributing or just bringing the energy to the page. I really appreciate you all. And if there's any questions you have, then please do fire them away. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And yeah, just really wishing you all a happy solstice, which is just such a beautiful thing to celebrate. We can kind of get a little bit all Christmas fevered out, but really the summer solstice is a really beautiful time. And I have posted up on that group some really cool rituals and little things you can do in the garden around that time, so check it out. And otherwise, have a lovely, lovely time. Enjoy your garlic harvest. I hope you get beautiful big bulbs, and maybe you can send me some in the mail. Cool. Alright, I'll see you later. Have fun.